When other people you can unstake, but then you pay a penalty. You lose all of your interest, and depending on how far along you are in your stake, you lose principal.
What's the biggest kept secret to the hex cryptocurrency and to grow wealth with it?
Okay, the biggest kept secret is staking. Can I just start from the top? I've got my script ready to go. Um, this is not financial advice, but welcome to the highest appreciating asset class in world history. Again, I'm a bit of a novice, but I've put together some information that will hopefully be helpful to you. Why should you pay attention to this information? Because we're actually going to discuss not just one, but two tokens and how you're going to receive a free copy of all of your ERC20 tokens. But you could potentially lose your ETH copy if you don't take action. So an ERC20 token is on the Ethereum blockchain, and there's going to be a fork. We'll get to that. So we're going to start with Hex. Hex is the first blockchain certificate of deposit. It was developed by Richard Hart. It was launched on December 2nd, 2019. It has had, unlike many other cryptocurrencies, it has had 2 security audits and 1 economic audit. It's a finished product. It's a smart contract on the blockchain with a 100% uptime. If Richard Hart died today, Hex would go on. Let's get into some details. Hex is not a company. I don't work for Richard. Now, there are some differences between Hex and Bitcoin. Bitcoin uses proof of work, which is very energy intense. Hex, on the other hand, uses proof of stake, and we're going to get into that. Hex's strength is in proof of stake. In Bitcoin, the miners are paid. If you're familiar with Bitcoin, you understand that there's an intense mining industry, and those miners are paid in Bitcoin. In Hex, the hexagons, the people that hold Hex, are paid.
Wait, hexagons, that's like the coolest thing I've ever heard before. So where are these hexagons located? Are these
Telegram.
Are these aliens, or are these like real people that are
These
real
are
places?
real people, guys like you and I, Brett, and they can be found. There are 40,000 of them, 37,000 of them in Telegram, and they are raving fans
Okay.
of Hex.
All right.
So
Keep it going.
a strong community, and you can follow them on Telegram. So where was I here? Okay, let's get it. Before we go any further, Brett, let's talk about security, because this is all new. This cryptocurrency is all new, and people get scammed and lose their coins on occasion. So first off, you never ever want to put your seed phrase in anything digital unless it's a cold wallet. Don't type it into a keyboard. Don't take a picture of it with your phone. Recommend using
You
a
said
cold
seed
wallet.
phrase, like you mean your password? Is that what you're referring to?
Correct, your seed phrase. It'll be a 12 to 24 word phrase that you write down,
Right.
and you make copies of it. I put mine on stainless steel. I engrave
Yeah.
with an engraver on stainless steel.
Nice.
Make 2 copies. Scammers are everywhere. They're in the Telegram group. They'll approach the weaklings as admin and try to get you to give them your seed phrase. Never do that. Otherwise, you're going to lose all your crypto.
Got it.
Before you get into any kind of cryptocurrencies, I recommend cleaning your computer, if you know what I mean. You want to make sure that there's not, for example, a key logger on your computer, because if you were to mess up, type your seed phrase into the keyboard, you could lose your cryptocurrencies. Okay, so Hex started at 0.00056 of a penny. And today it's at like 0.2, so it's like 20 cents. It was designed initially to overtake Bitcoin and has already overtaken Ethereum by market cap. The coin reporting sites, how do I share my screen? Hit this little share screen. Let me know if you can see my screen, Brett.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna be able to do that, but just tell us what the market cap are versus Bitcoin and Ethereum. That'd be good.
Okay, so if you go to coinmarketcap.com, they rank all of the coins by market cap.
Okay.
Bitcoin's the big dog at the top, followed by Ethereum, and then others. If you go all the way down to number 201, you're going to find Hex. It's buried
Okay.
down at the bottom. Those sites are not truthful, to be kind.
Okay.
Hex has I think right now is like a 20 to 40 billion dollar market cap. It should be up there in like the top 10, but it's
Okay.
not. There are three things that separate Hex from other coins: staking, which saves you from yourself. You can't stake Bitcoin, but you can stake Hex. Staking is where I say, I'm going to take this bag of Hex and stake it out into the future, and I'm not going to touch it. And so number one is staking. Number two, when you stake, your Hex is burned. It disappears. In turn, you get what are called T shares. T stands for trillion. So you get like if you stake 19,000 Hex, you get one T share. The T share is what earns you interest, upwards of 40%. And when other people emerge, you can unstake, but then you pay a penalty. You lose all of your interest, and depending on how far along you are in your stake, you lose principal. When people emergency end stake, all the stakers make gains off of that, off of what other people's loss. You follow me? It's distributed amongst evenly amongst all of the stakeholders. I was going to show you how to download
We can go to the
MetaMask.
website. So I'm going to make sure I'm unpacking some of this. Okay, so it's
Sure.
you got staking. If you stake it, the Hex is burned, and then in terms of the T shares can earn 40%, but you can't stake Bitcoin. I think that's the summary so far.